if things are bad now, they weren't better 10 years ago. If you keep following the NAEP results, to achieve proficiency is like a tiny fraction. So satisfactory is like this middle ground, but not proficient is always cause for alarm. But let's go back to Florida. Like, Florida has been testing its students. We've been doing this accountability here longer than other states have. So our kids kind of test better. So that's why we sometimes show up higher in national rankings. And our previous superintendent, he put a lot of effort into trying to turn around what they would call failing schools. And if you were one of those schools, he sent his team in. And his team was no nonsense. You guys were getting like the medicine. And the medicine was, your students are now going to get 2 periods of language arts and 2 periods of math in their schedule. They might lose their elective art class, they might lose their PE class, but under his leadership and the leadership that followed with the current superintendent, Miami-Dade County is ranked as an A school district, and it's been that way for 6 years running. So by one metric, you could say Miami-Dade County is doing pretty good. And our superintendent, based on his work, he was offered jobs in New York City, he's at LA now. So I think people recognize that in Dade County, there's some good things going on here. So the kids I teach a lot of the advanced kids here at school, but I used to teach intensive reading. And you know, what kids need who are in intensive reading is they need a lot of practice. They need a lot of guidance. A lot of your kids who are in intensive reading are kids that have struggled since elementary school. They're kids who are new immigrants that are learning the language. But I'll tell you this, I'd bet my last penny that most kids in school read better than their parents.
Whoa.
I'd bet money on that.
Why do you think that? That is big to say.
I'd like to do the research study. And the reason I say that is because I see what's demanded of these kids. Like, to pass these reading tests, like you can't get your diploma now without passing the required reading test. And Florida's been like that for even before Jeb Bush. But sometimes the tests were easier or harder. These are very rigorous reading tests. Mm-hmm. So, like, for a kid to be able to do that, and a lot of these kids, their parents are not as educated as the kids are.
Yeah.
Some of the parents didn't finish high school.
Yeah.
Some of them might have a little college while their children are like going to go to college. Mm-hmm. Some of the kids, their parents don't speak English, but these kids speak English. So I'd stick by that. I'd say that kids nowadays read better than their parents.